Let's get back to that fascinating hour and a half of television today. It was gripping stuff, the presidential debate. I thought Kamala Harris exceeded expectations by a long way. But let's check in with Kristen Tate in Boston for her view.
I mean, sure, she did. The media and the network that was hosting this debate was an absolute disgrace. The moderators were jumping in, fact-checking Trump and debating him right along with Kamala Harris. So the media bias was on full display, and Trump did not have his best night. He seemed like he had not prepared as much as Kamala had, and she was very successful at kind of jabbing him and irritating him. His demeanor really changed after she said that people left his rallies early because they got bored. You could see that really got him angry, and his whole tone kind of shifted after that moment. I suspect overall this debate won't move the needle too much, but because this race is just so tight, Chris, it could end up boosting Kamala by a couple of points, and in a race like this, that could make all the difference.
It could indeed. They'll be pretty happy with her performance, the Democrats. But in the way, there was no substance in it. And it was very clear from the first question that Kamala Harris was not there to answer questions, but just to deliver rehearsed lines, as we saw with this first question on the economy.
When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid. And I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people.
Yeah, so there you go. That's Kamala Harris doesn't answer the question, of course, because Americans are not better off. And Trump had a pretty aggressive line on the economy.
We've had a terrible economy because inflation which is really known as a country buster. It breaks up countries. We have inflation like very few people have ever seen before, probably the worst in our nation's history.